Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. Welcome to English Medium Prep by Jampur, and I'm Kumar Ravi. I'm here to discuss some more questions on science. Okay, so guys, just do connect as soon as possible and share this session among all your friends so that everyone can see such type of very important sessions. Okay, so guys, okay. In the past, we have already discussed so many questions, but today we are with the new questions and we will discuss some questions. They are mixed questions actually, physics, chemistry and biology. Okay, and you will see the questions which have already been appeared in different kind of exams. Okay, so I'm sure that you are watching live right now and you will share this session among all your friends. Guys, I would say just to share this session. Okay, so guys, I would say just to share this session among all your friends. Okay, if I am audible to all of you, then please let me know. If there is any problem in voice or any other thing, then please let me know too. Okay, so guys, we must start our question answer session. We must start our question answer session. Question number one, you can see here. Question number one is you can see here. This is optical fiber works on the principle of refraction, reflection, TIR, scattering. Okay, refraction, reflection, TIR, scattering. These are the four options. I have already explained in my paid batch what is refraction, what is reflection, what is TIR, what is scattering, everything. Okay, so if you don't know these kind of physical phenomena, then you must join my batch so that you can know everything, okay, in detail. So guys, yes, actually, when we talk about the optical fiber, then obviously the one thing come into our mind, and that is the total internal reflection. Because when the optical fiber was introduced in the industry, then actually it revolutionized actually, okay, revolutionized the communication world. Okay, so revolutionized, okay, revolutionized. Okay, so actually, when I was child, then I really there was a very much difficulty in saying ladki. Okay, my mother used to say that call it ladki. I used to say ladki, but when I have to call ladki, then I used to say lakdi. Yeah. So guys, the total internal reflection here, this is the correct answer. Okay, because actually optical fiber is a denser medium fiber. Optical fiber is a denser medium fiber, and a light ray which incident at inside this optical fiber. Okay, and this light ray reflects like this. This light ray reflects like this. Okay, this light ray reflects like this. 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 Okay, so this is the way by which this is the actual way by which a light ray goes from one place to another place. Okay, we all know that light is an electromagnetic wave. My dear students, we all know that Light is an electromagnetic wave. Light is an electromagnetic wave. Light is an electromagnetic wave. Okay, and we all know that mobile phone signals are also, or mobile phone signals, radio signal, TV signal, such kind of signals, they are also electromagnetic. Okay, so we can say that mobile or internet signals, mobile phone, it will be good to write it communication signals. Okay, communication signals are also communication signals. It means TV signal, radio signal, internet signal. Okay, so communication signals, these are also electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave. Okay, so these are also electromagnetic wave. If a light ray can propagate from this end to this end, if a light ray signal can propagate from one end to another end, then obviously if a light ray can propagate from one end to another end, then obviously another type of electromagnetic signal can also propagate from one end to another end. Okay, electromagnetic signal, one end to another end. Okay, so we can say that when we provide the communication signal from one end to another end, then obviously it can also go from one end to another end. And this is the denser medium. Actually, this is the denser medium, and this is the rarer medium, and this is the rarer medium. Okay, so here the light ray is traveling. Here you can see that the light ray is traveling in denser medium, and it wants to go in the rarer medium like this. Okay, so light ray wants to go in rarer medium like this. Okay, so light ray wants to go in rarer medium, but it doesn't go. It returns back to denser medium. Okay, so again this light ray wants to go in rarer medium. Okay, but light ray cannot go in rarer medium. It just returns back to denser medium. Okay, again this light ray wants to go in rarer medium, but light ray cannot go, but it returns back to denser medium. Okay, then this light ray also wants to go in rarer medium, but it returns back to denser medium. Okay, so actually here we can say that a light ray which is traveling in the denser medium, when wants to go in the rarer medium but returns back to the denser medium, so this kind of reflection is actually known as the total internal reflection. Actually this the total internal reflection, this kind of reflection occurs at the medium boundary. Okay, so this is the medium boundary. And always remember one thing, that in an exam, I remember that in an exam it was asked, in an UPSC exam it was asked that TIR occurs when light ray tries to go from rarer to denser, from denser to rarer, or both of the above, or none of the above. Then which one was correct? Actually correct answer was when the light ray tries to go from denser medium to rarer medium, but it could not be possible, and the light ray returns back to denser medium. Okay, so in this way it happens. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the optical fiber, and these are the methods. Okay, so this is how the optical fiber works. Okay, so this is how the optical fiber works. Now optical fiber works on the principle of TIR, total internal reflection. As I have already told, TIR occurs at boundary. Okay, so TIR occurs at boundary. Which of the following, when taken by a pregnant woman, is found to be the cause of deformed children? Okay, deformed children. tell me which of the following is the correct answer. Okay, so this is a question from the biology section. There is a thing that is a substance. If a woman swallows it, then obviously deformed children may be born. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Glycerol or xylodine or thalidomide or none of the above? Okay, so which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer? Tell me. This is a very good question actually. This is a very good question. Yes, just think and answer it. Just think and answer it. Actually, the correct answer is thalidomide. Correct answer is thalidomide. You have not given the answer, but I'm telling that this is thalidomide. Okay, so always remember, if a pregnant lady takes it, then obviously a deformed children may be may take place. Okay, may get birth actually. Okay, so this is a very tragic thing actually. Now, mean distance of sun from the earth is called mean distance. Mean distance of sun from the earth is called astronomical units, light year, uh, astrological units, angstrom. Angstrom, it obviously the mean distance of the sun is measured in terms of. Okay, so this is actually wrong answer, because angstrom is a very small unit of length. Okay, light year, it may be correct, but it is not. But because here we are talking about sun and the earth, okay, then these are the two fixed thing actually. Fixed thing, it means uh, we can say that these are the already existing things. Okay, so here this one is astrological unit. Okay, this doesn't mean astrology. What does it mean by here in astrology, in science? I mean to measure the distance actually. Okay, astronomical units, light year. Light year is the light year actually. Light year is the distance traveled by the light in 1 year. Okay, so this one is also not the correct answer, but this one is the correct answer. Okay, astronomical units. Okay, the mean distance of sun and earth is measured in terms of astronomical units. Units which can be expressed in terms of two or more fundamental units of mass are called. Okay, actually those units or those quantities, those physical quantities which have been made with the help of two or more than two physical quantities. Okay, these physical quantities are known as derived physical quantities, because we all know that this is just like a laddu. This is just like a laddu. Laddu is just made up of many things. Okay, just like uh, grain flour and oil and sugar and water. Okay, all these things when are mixed in a fixed proportion, then obviously the laddu came into the existence. Obviously, then we may call it that laddu is derived from these quantities. Okay, so that's why here we can say that if any physical quantity that has been derived with the two or more than two physical quantities, then such kind of physical quantity is known as the derived physical quantity. Okay, so derived physical quantity is the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. A part is the correct answer. Okay, normal temperature of the body. It is talking about the human body actually. Okay, body means human body. Okay, so what is the normal temperature of the human body? Please tell me. Normal temperature of the human body is actually all the four options are incorrect actually. Okay, all the four options are incorrect. There must be 98.6 degree Fahrenheit or 98.4 actually. So this is the value, 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. We can say this is option C. Okay, so uh, all the four options were not actually correct. Okay, there was something mistake by any typist maybe. Okay, so this is 98.4. Now in case of test tube baby, please tell me which one is the correct answer. Yes, tell me which one is the correct answer. Tell me which one is the correct answer. Which one is the correct answer? Yes. Which one is the correct answer? In case of test tube baby, fertilization takes place inside the test tube. A option is fertilization takes place inside the test tube. Okay, B option is development takes place inside the test tube. C option is fertilization takes place outside the mother body. Unfertilized egg develops inside the test tube. Fertilization takes place outside the mother body. Actually, C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Okay, so guys, here C is the correct answer. Okay, so now we can move to another question. A human sperm may contain 1 X chromosomes, 2 Y chromosomes, 3 XY chromosomes. So which one of the following is the correct answer? Okay, so which one of the following is the correct answer? Now tell me, one only, two only, or one or two, or one and two both. Tell me, which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer? Okay, so here you can see that actually in human sperm there are both kinds of chromosomes, X and Y. When X and Y they just matches, okay, then male child is got birth. Okay, and when only XX are then and only XX mates, then obviously you can see that you can say that the female child got birth. Okay, get birth. Hmm. Okay, so guys, tell me which one is the correct answer. A human sperm, obviously human sperm may contain one and two both. Okay, human sperm may contain one and two both. Which among the following disease is not caused by a virus? Okay, is not caused by a virus. Which among the following? Okay, chickenpox, hepatitis, cholera, dengue. Which one is the correct answer? Okay, so this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Actually, here cholera is the correct answer. Okay, so cholera is the correct answer. I have seen some people around around me when I used to live in my grandparents' village. Most of the people, okay, most of the people, those who die by cholera in villages, actually, uh, I have seen that. They used to live very dirty, actually. Okay, they used to move around the dirty places, and this was the main reason. They used to eat anything from any place. Okay, suppose that anyone is just selling chaat pakodi like that, okay, by roadside during rainy season, and those flies, those used to sit at the dirty places at anywhere. Okay, they just come and just sit on the such kind of foodie items, and those foodie items, okay, are given to the customers, and those customers actually eat that. Okay, so in this way, some uh, things are transmitted by the with the help of that fly, actually. Okay, so in this way, the cholera cholera, they just suffer from the cholera. Okay, those people, and due to the cholera, people die. So always beware. Okay, dengue, obviously dengue, you know very well, dengue is caused by a specific type of uh, mosquito. Okay, so what fraction of human blood is plasma? What is actually plasma? Suppose that there is a cut on my hand. Suppose that there is a cut on my hand, then obviously you will see that the bleeding will start, and after some time, the bleeding will that was actually bleeding. After some time, you will see a clot formed on the same place. Okay, so around the clot there is a yellow color transparent material, yellow colored transparent material, that is known as the plasma. Okay, so the major portion of the blood is of plasma. Okay, so major portion, so here is the major portion. This is obviously major portion doesn't mean 50%. Major portion means more than 50%. So obviously here the answer is 55%. Okay, so plasma is a yellow colored liquid, actually. Okay, that is found in blood. Okay, which among the following is caused by virus, mumps, beriberi, tuberculosis, dysentery? So here, my dear students, mumps, A part is the correct answer. Okay, A part is the correct answer. The initial symptoms of mumps is like fever, body pain. Okay, so you will have to go to a doctor so that he or she can make you sure that this is mumps. By which gas do commercial fruit growers control the ripening time of fruits? Wow, this is a very good thing, but you know that uh, commercial fruit vendors actually they use this gas in cold stores or in some type of boxes. Okay, so that the those fruits cannot get rotted in a short time. Okay, it can be stored for a long time also, and this is the reason that you can eat mangoes in the winter season also. Okay, so the correct answer is ethylene. The correct answer is ethylene. Okay, so bifocal lenses are required to correct bifocal lenses. First of all, you should know about the bifocal length. What is bi? Bi means two. Bi means two. Okay, so bi means two. Focal means focal lenses. Okay, those lenses whose focal length is of two types. Okay, those lenses whose focal length is of two types, like that. Okay, such kind of lenses are used by the old people. I have seen my grandparents, and they used to wear such kind of glasses, actually. Okay, so the lower portion of the lens was convex lens, and the upper portion was concave lens. concave lens. Okay, so here actually this one is just because of presbyopia, byopia, byopia. Okay, so this is just because of byopia, presbyopia. In presbyopia, a man or woman, whoever, okay, in presbyopia, a person cannot see the objects clearly, neither placed at the short distance nor the long distance. That's why he or she has to use a lens which has the two types of lenses actually. Okay, convex and concave lens. Okay, so knot, this is a very good thing. Actually, knot is derived from nautical. Okay, nautical. When we talk about the nautical science or nautical actually, nautical is related to the ocean. Okay, nautical is related to ocean. So here, when we talk about the knot is nothing but the speed. Knot is nothing but the unit of speed actually. Speed, when the ship used to move, they measure their speed in nautical, okay, knot. And knot means 1.85 miles per hour. Okay, so this is knot. Consider the following statements. First, International Space Station. This is a very good question actually. This is a very good question. Okay, International Space Station is stationary when seen from Earth. Okay, an astronaut in International Space Station feels complete weightlessness. Actually, complete weightlessness is the incorrect answer, because complete weightlessness cannot be felt. Earth would have been attracting the same body, obviously. Okay, so this is not the complete weightlessness, but the astronaut feels the microgravity. Microgravity means very low attraction forces, very weak attraction forces because of very long distance. Okay, so International Space Station is always in a state of free fall. Always in a state of free fall. Okay, this is the third option. Which among the above statements is or are correct? Okay, only one is correct, only three is correct, 2 and 3 are correct, 1 and 2 and 3 are correct. So tell me, international, no, first option is also not correct, because the International Space Station keep on moving with the speed. Okay, moving around the speed. Okay, around the earth. And that's why option 1 is not the correct answer, option 2 is not the correct answer. International Space Station is always in a state of free fall. Yes, it may be true. Okay, so option 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so option, it means the B part, only 3 is the correct answer. Now, if a moving body, suppose that if a moving body turns its speed to 1.5 times then its kinetic energy, then obviously when we talk about the kinetic energy, then kinetic energy that will be equal to 1 by 2 half mv square. Okay, then obviously kinetic energy, this will be equal to ke dash 1.2 m into 1.5 v whole square, then ke dash this will be equal to 1 by 2 m into v square multiplied by 2.25 multiplied by 2.25. Okay, so this means ke dash will be equal to ke dash, that will be equal to ke multiplied by 2.25. Okay, so the kinetic energy will become 2.25 times. Okay, so here C will be the correct answer. C will be the correct answer. Okay, so here C will be the correct answer. What is the range of strong nuclear forces? I have already told that nuclear forces are the strong forces, very strong forces. Second option is second one is electric forces are the strong forces, and third one is gravitational forces. So gravitational forces are the weakest forces here, and the nuclear forces are the strongest one. But the range of nuclear force is very low. Okay, nuclear force attraction, nuclear force actually works only for the very small distance, okay, at the nuclear size level. But the gravitational forces, the range of gravitational forces is very high. But the range of gravitational force is very high. It means if we talk about the earth and the sun, then obviously the gravitational force exists, but the nuclear force cannot exist between earth and sun. Okay, so here this is just because very short nuclear size. Okay, so here C part will be the correct answer. So here C part will be the correct answer. What is the force of attraction between any two bodies by virtue of their masses is called? What is the force of attraction between any two bodies by virtue of their masses is called? What is the force of attraction between any two bodies by virtue of their masses is called? This is very important, and this is very simple question actually. Guys, you may know that if two bodies attract each other, if two bodies attract each other just because of their masses, they feel an attraction force, and such kind of attraction force is known as gravitational force. Such kind of attraction force is known as gravitational force. Okay, so if the frequency of a sound wave is reduced to half of its original value, then the speed of sound wave will. If the frequency of a sound wave is reduced to half of its original value, then the speed of sound wave will. Obviously, we all know that speed of sound, this is equal to frequency into wavelength. Okay, frequency into wavelength. Then obviously V dash, this will be equal to f by 2 into lambda. Okay, so V dash, this will be equal to f into lambda by 2. Okay, so this will be equal to V by 2. So this will be equal to V upon 2. So half, reduced to half of its original value. So A part will be the correct answer. Okay, so A part will be the correct answer. Why air is poor conductor of heat energy? Why air is poor conductor of heat energy? The air molecules have large mean free path. There are no free electrons in air. Select the correct option from the quotes given below. Actually, this is the correct answer. Okay, so there are no free electrons. Air molecules have a large mean free path. Okay, so this one is also the correct answer, because for the conduction purpose, for the conduction of the heat, okay, the distance between the medium particles must be very small. Okay, and hence option number 1 and option number 2 both are the correct answer. Okay, both are the correct answer. I have explained the concept of conduction in my paid batch. Okay, so here the C option is the correct answer. C option is the correct answer. Okay. Which of the following is the unit of velocity gradient? Guys, it is talking about the velocity gradient. Velocity gradient means, so actually velocity gradient, let me tell you one thing, that when the water flows in a river, okay, when the water flows in a river, then the velocity of the water is maximum. Then the velocity of the water is maximum. Velocity of the water is maximum. Velocity of the water is maximum at, yes, velocity of the water is maximum at maximum height. Okay, so velocity of the water is maximum at the surface. Okay, over the surface. Okay, over the surface. And suppose that yes, suppose that Speed continuously decreases as the depth increases. Speed continuously decreases as the depth increases. As the depth increases. Okay. So as the depth increases. As the depth increases. As the depth increases. Okay. So as the depth increases. As the depth increases. Okay. So as the depth increases. Like this. So this is the velocity. But when we talk about the depth, this is, suppose that this is delta x. Okay, suppose that this is delta x. This is delta x, and suppose that this is delta x. Okay, so this so this is delta x. Okay, and suppose that when we talk about the change in velocity, it means the change in velocity is delta v. Delta v. So the change in velocity per meter, yeah, or per unit of depth. Okay, so change in velocity, you can see that the velocity is keep on changing as the depth is increasing. Okay, so the velocity gradient means minus delta v upon delta x. Here minus is just because of the velocity is continuously decreasing. Okay, so here we talk about the unit. Okay, so this is minus delta v upon delta x. Okay, so the unit of this is meter per second. Meter per second multiplied by, this is the unit, and this is 1 upon second. Okay, meter per second. So this is okay. This is second actually. This is, this is meter actually. Okay, so this is meter. Now you can see that this meter and this meter will get cancelled, and this second will get converted into second ki power minus 1. Okay, so this will get converted into second to the power minus 1. So this will get converted into the second to the power minus 1, and this here the option B will be the correct answer. Here the option B will be the correct answer. Okay. What is the SI unit? What is the SI unit of pressure energy? My dear students, when we talk about the pressure energy, actually we all know that there is a Bernoulli's principle or Bernoulli theorem. Okay, so according to Bernoulli theorem, any fluid has three types of energies. Any fluid has three types of energies. Okay, number one is pressure energy. Okay, number two, kinetic energy. Number two, and number three is potential energy. Number three is potential energy. Okay, so pressure energy is P, and kinetic energy is kinetic energy. When we talk about the kinetic energy, this is Ke. Okay, so when we talk about the potential energy, this is Pe. Okay, so this is Pe. Kinetic energy, potential energy, kinetic energy, potential energy. Okay, so this is pressure energy. So pressure energy is nothing but the PV. Okay, this is PV, means pressure into volume. Okay, kinetic energy, it means half mv square, or we can write it as half rho v square multiplied by v. Okay, this is v. V means volume. So this is the pressure energy actually. Okay, so the pressure energy will have the same unit. Okay, like energy. So here the option C is the correct answer. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, so this is, what is the slope of the velocity time graph when an object moves with constant negative acceleration? Okay, velocity time graph. When we draw an velocity time graph, then obviously a graph will like this. Okay, this has the negative acceleration. Okay, and this will have the negative acceleration, and this will be theta, and this will be greater than 90 degree. Okay, so here this is tan theta, okay, and suppose that this is delta v, okay, and this will be delta t. So tan theta will be negative, okay, so tan theta will be negative, and this tan theta will be negative, and this tan theta will be acceleration a will be equal to minus delta v upon delta t, okay. So this will be this, okay. So more than 90 degree, yes, more than 90 degree. Which of these physical quantities is a vector quantity? Okay, this which of these physical quantities is a vector quantity? Vector quantity: temperature, speed, gravitational intensity, and work. Okay, so when we talk about the vector quantity, obviously temperature is not, speed is not, work is not, obviously the gravitational intensity. Okay, so now, gravitational intensity means the gravitational acceleration, gravitational force upon mass. Okay, so it gravitational force upon mass, and this becomes equal to gravitational acceleration. Acceleration is a vector quantity. What happens to the orbital velocity of the satellite when the radius of the orbit is increased? Okay, if the radius of the orbit is increased, then obviously the orbital velocity will decrease. Like this, orbital velocity is denoted as this. Okay, suppose that this is the sun. Okay, oh sorry, this is okay, suppose that this is earth. Okay, now this is a satellite, and this is just moving at this radius. Okay, radius. Okay, this is the radius of the path, and suppose that this is the orbital velocity. This is orbital velocity and moving like this. Okay, so this is orbital velocity moving like this. Okay, so here this will realize a force like this. This will be equal to m v square upon r. This will be v square upon r, and this kind of force, attraction force, this will be of gravitational force. This will be Fg. It means here we will write it as G into capital M E into M upon R square, and this will be equal to mv square upon r, okay. So here this r will get cancelled, and here this m and this m will cancelled, and this will be equal to v naught square, and v naught square will be equal to G into me upon r. Okay, so here v naught is equal to under root will be equal to GME upon r. Okay, so here v naught is directly proportional to 1 upon under root r. So here you can see that if the radius is increased, then obviously the orbital velocity will decrease. So A part will be the correct answer. Okay, so A part will be the correct answer. My dear students, if you are watching this live, then please do comment, and if you have any doubt, then please let me know. And if you are watching this lecture offline, it means after the live session, then obviously please do like and share this session among your friends. Okay, so please do like this session. Okay, I always get motivated when there are when a large number of students are watching this session, watching my session, and they ask questions, and they make their doubts clear. Okay, so next question. What happens to the frequency of the pendulum if it is suspended from the ceiling of the lift, moving upward with constant acceleration? This is a very good question actually. This is a very good question. Just imagine this is a lift. Okay, imagine this is a lift, and suppose that this is a pendulum. Okay, and suppose that this is a pendulum. This is a pendulum. Suppose that this is a pendulum and has been and is hanging from the roof. Okay, and hanging from the roof. Okay, like this. And this acceleration, and this lift is just going upward with an acceleration a. Okay, and with going vertically and moving with vertically, just with a constant acceleration, and which is a. Okay, so this lift is going vertically upward. Suppose that L is the length and here G dash is the acceleration due to gravity with respect to this pendulum. Okay, so suppose that it moves like this. Okay, so suppose that it moves like this. The time period will be equal to T will be equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. 2 pi under root L upon G. And suppose that if it is going vertically upward, then obviously G dash is equal to G plus A. Okay, G plus A. If A is constant, okay, then obviously what happens, the frequency of the pendulum, if it's suspended from the ceiling of the lift, if it is moving vertically upward with constant acceleration, if the constant acceleration, okay, if it is moving with the constant acceleration, then obviously no change, then whatever frequency, then obviously no change. If the length is constant and G is constant, if L is constant, okay, and G is constant, G dash is constant, okay, so and G is constant, then obviously T will also be equal to constant. Okay, so no change, D part will be the correct answer. Because, but I would say that those students will get confused, those students would get confused about the G, because we all know that when a lift is going vertically upward, then the value of gravitational acceleration becomes G plus A, and where A is the acceleration of the body. Okay, so they will compare in case of with the rest position and the moving position. So if you compare with the rest position of the lift and the moving position of the lift, then obviously the value of G has been increased. If the value of the G has been increased, then obviously the time period will decrease. But it is talking about the during when it is in motion. Okay, when it is in motion. If you talk about with the rest position and with the moving position, then obviously we can say that the time period will decrease. Okay, so here D part will be the correct answer. Now, what is the effect of the rise of temperature on the time period of simple pendulum? If we talk about, suppose that this is the simple pendulum, okay, and suppose that this is the simple pendulum, and suppose that this is the length and the value of gravitational acceleration is G. So T will be equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. T will be equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. Okay, so suppose that here, if the length, in case of effect of rise of temperature, if you increase the temperature, then obviously this metallic rod length will increase. Okay, so this metallic rod length will increase, and hence the time period will also increase. Okay, so time period will increase, it increases. So A part will be the correct answer. Okay, so guys, if you are watching this session live, then please do like this session and share this session among all your friends. So here we have discussed so many questions from the previous years, okay, previous year's papers, and tomorrow we will discuss some more questions. Okay, so guys, as I have already told you that apart from the YouTube free sessions, we also teach on the Android application, and from the very basic to the advanced level, and you can join that batch. Your relatives, your friends can join that batch from by downloading the application. Okay, you will have to register, and then you will have to find which one course you want to join. Okay, so there are so many things you will get as benefit. Okay, just like free PDF, free question answer session, free mock test, and with report card. Okay, report card will include that which portion of this chapter you have you have to improve actually. Okay, so such kind of evaluation will be done by our application, and you will get motivated after doing some types of mock test. Okay, as well as you will get a lot of benefit from this kind of mock test. Okay, so you must join such kind of mock test at our application, which is a free of cost, and you can download the PDF notes also, and you don't need to go anywhere for the job applications as well as the admit card details. Okay, everything you will get here in our application. Okay, so guys, this is for today, and tomorrow we will have the same session at 10 a.m. Please be there, and please do share and subscribe this channel, okay, as soon as possible, and share this session among all your friends. Thank you so